From Cal Harbor Bait and Tackle. I'm going over a acid wrap rod that I built. This is based on a Triflex 6640. It's tremendous backbone to it. The reason I did an acid wrap is because this rod is most likely going to be fishing, I would say, live bunker, uh, large black fishing on offshore boats, and also some deep wreck fishing. And what I find is that with the acid wrap on some rods that I've tried out, there really is a difference in the way that the torque or the pull from the fish is going to react to the rod. On this rod, I built the spine along the top with the soft side on the bottom. Normally, with the boat rod, you'll see the guides all the way along the top. But I feel that when you have large adult bunker on, or you're fishing 20-ounce weights, what it has a tendency to do is turn that tip. And by creating the lowest point on the tip of the rod, right here, with the top guide, well, the tip guide is, it's always going to be bringing all the force right to the point. It allows you to pivot very easily, either to the left or the right, if you want to pull the fish, uh, you know, from underneath the boat, or it's running. It gives you a lot of control. Now you'll see right here, this is on the static deflection test, that if you follow the line, the reason that I did my spacing here, and I added some guides. Sometimes you'll see on a acid wrap there might be only 4 guides to turn it. If you look at the way I've done it, I'm using the axis of the spine as a 90 degree, and I gradually break in the turn. Now on each guide, if you'll notice, my line is coming in dead center, so it's transferring quite a bit of the power right from the center of the guide into the blank. So by doing this, the line which is carrying all the torque from the fish is transferring from 90 degrees, and within 1, 2, 3, 4 guide sets, it's again 90 degrees. It's always 90 degrees to the spine. Rather, the stripper guide, of course, is 0, and then coming around, it's a perfect 90 degrees, and then I'm able to transition at this point 2 more guides to bring it again to perfect 90 degree on the soft side. And this one right now is loaded up with a whopping 42 ounces, and you can see how beautiful the rod handles. When you give it a full pull all the way down like you would have a fish, and you follow the line, you'll see the line is really very, very close to the blank. I came close to adding a guide here. I played around with maybe doing a single foot guide to just maintain the difference right here. It's just the slightest change of height from the line to the rod. Part of the reason that I maintained it is that it puts a little extra torque on these 2 eyes. So if you want to, bounce it, you can, or you see your adult bunker running, it's not a problem. It's as easily set the hook on a fish without a challenge here. Reason that I have 42 ounces on it is because I figure the average size adult bunker you really want to use to catch large fish is going to be around 16 ounces. That's a pound. And on a moon tide in some of your favorite spots, if you're fishing deeper, 36 to 50 feet of water, you could be using a 20-ounce sinker easily, and that combined is 36 ounces. So I wanted to put 42 ounces to see how it would feel in a rod holder. I usually, if I was live lining I would use a circle hook. I imagine the same setup will be done on this. That's much easier to set the fish, because usually between the turning of the bunker, you really don't want to hook the bass in the throat. You want to be able to return it if you can practice catch and release. But I think that when you really look at the overall dynamics of this rod, you'll find it's extremely strong. Has a dynamic hook setting ability, and then when you get these fish, you'll be able to see the true power of the blank. You see the general gradual turn on there, and this will be using a Newell. The Newell will be matched up to this, or a Daiwa Saltiste, and then each one of the wraps, I kept the wraps very tight. I did not do an under wrap on this on purpose because I don't want the blank to become too cumbersome. There we go. And what I'll do, the reason you see black right now is because there's going to be epoxying. This wrap, the center underneath the guide, the opposite wrap are going to be in Rasta colors. That's going to be 4 different colors, and I wanted to use the black thread as a nice base, so that when I use black epoxy as my first coat, it will blend in really nice, and all that threading will disappear very easily. And then we'll be ready to go. We'll finish this with, I think a shrink wrap handle is going to be on the back, where the EVA foam will be standard to the front, because you need that extra foregrip power to turn fish. And then, as you can see up here, this is all black wrap, and that will be epoxied over. We'll make it look nice. And I hope this explains about the acid wrap to anybody who's kind of curious. You don't generally see too much on it. And there's always room to play. You know, that's the greatest part about rod building. All right, I hope this helped anybody out. If you need anything, you can always give me a call at the shop, Cow Harbor, 631-239-1631. Have a great day.